battle group, the BSG, if you will, into the fight of the Cold War. This is the one we fantasized, we war-gamed about, whether it was the Naval Academy, the War College, the after-graduate school that the officers go party at in Moderno, California. Or no, it's Del Rey, something. I got Lana Del Rey on the brain. They've got a postgraduate school in California that's more of a party school than anything else for the Navy officers. All the Navy officers know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you guys get it up over there. Anyway, I'm glad you guys have fun, though. This is going to be a wild fight. This is something I've wondered how it would end my entire life since I learned of the Kirov when I was very young in the Navy. This thing is a monster of a Soviet nuclear-powered battle cruiser's what they call it. But, damn, this thing is mean. That's the ship over there I'm talking about. The black silhouette one. Yeah, that's called the Kirov. I've tracked her, IRL. Well, they made multiple of them. I tracked one of the 5 that they made. 4 or 5 that they made. One they started and never finished, so I don't know if that one counts. Anyway, I got her in my cap. Yeah. I kept record of all the ships and submarines that I beat the hell out of with my sonar system. Yeah. You know, Army guys, they grab sand from Iraq and other countries where they're deployed. I just take names. Yeah, I take nameplates, and I got hers. But today's question is, will the American battle group led by the USS Missouri, Battleship 63, built and designed for World War II, modernized for the missile age, being escorted by the Long Beach missile cruiser and the Flight 1 Ticonderoga Valley Forge, will we survive the absolute onslaught we are about to experience? Initial indications is no. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to win this, but I want to set expectations to reality. The Kirov by herself can overwhelm the Aegis defense of one Ticonderoga if that Ticonderoga's Flight 1, the original, the OG, simply can't fire fast enough. That's the reality. That's why we got Flight 2, got VLS. The Mark 41 VLS system made her so much better because we could ripple fire those things. The Kirov essentially has a VLS. They probably called it something else, but it's essentially VLS. So Kirov, that jerk over there, can fire twice as fast, 3 times faster. They can get 3 missiles in the air before we get 2. Well, the math is different. They could get 20 by the time we get about 6. So what's that ratio? It's almost 3 to 1, right? It's a little bit more than 3 to 1. So they can get 3 missiles in the air. Kirov can for every 1 that we get. And that's not good. The missile that the Kirov alone, and the Kirov has her own battle group around her in this scenario, as she would in reality if she ever went to sea. She can, I was going to say, she can overwhelm our defenses. She could shoot 20 of these. Oh, the missile, the shipwreck missile has an enormous warhead. We're talking, I just want to pull a number out of my rear end and say 2,000 grams, 2 kilograms. Yeah, whichever one of those is really big. So it'll blow a small ship apart, like our little frigate. If it gets hit a broadside, it'll blow it into 2 parts. It will sink the Valley Forge and Long Beach with 1 hit. They'll become target barges, missile decoys for us until they sink below the waterline with just 1 hit. The battleship, because of the armor plating, if the missile hits at the waterline, may survive 1 hit, but it won't survive 2. And the fire from the first one may sink the battleship. That was the point of the missile. That's why they made it. That's why the Soviet Union made that missile. So, and they have a system that can overwhelm Flight 1 Aegis, early Aegis, which is why we developed that system so fast. Flight 2 and beyond, comparable, can work with it. But just remember, many of us watching this weren't even alive whenever these scenarios could have happened had the Cold War gone hot. And there was a time when submarines the Soviet submarines were faster than our torpedo for a brief window, so they could literally outrun it. Then we fixed that real quick. And in this case, the Soviet Union was building these ships that could overwhelm our missile defense at sea. And we worked very hard and got that fixed too. But there was a gap of time where they had the advantage. We're in that gap in this scenario. This scenario is terrifying. But we're going to do it. So what are we doing here? We're off the western coast of Australia. Between, well, it's the Indian Ocean essentially, but the Timor Sea is just to our north. Because the Soviet Union has the advantage in this campaign, they've stormed south from Vladivostok with this Kirov battle group down through the East China Sea, the Philippine Sea, the South China Sea, winning victories the whole way. We've been running for the past 4-5 missions down to this point, doing a retreat, trying to just, inflict as much damage as we can down to this point. And here we are. We can't go any further south. Any further south, all we got's penguins, right? So no more retreating. We have to put a line in the Indian Ocean, I guess, not in the sand. If we put it in the sand, we're going to run aground. We don't do that. And stop this Kirov once and for all. And we're it. 4 ships and a dream. We do have some assistance from Brome Airfield over here. I've already readied up these aircraft. These are all the aircraft we have, and I've readied. One of them's a little useless. He's a helicopter. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him. We do have 1 electronic warfare plane. We got a couple Mirages for air cover, CAP, Combat Air Patrol. Boy, it's not much. I'm hoping to use our EA6 for electronic warfare to some effect. That might save us. The one thing that I've learned playing and failing at this mission with a different fleet last Friday, if we turn on our radar, our shipborne radars, we will get pummeled by that Kirov, because that's what happened last Friday. So we're going to avoid that. Are there any questions? I had a brief moment of panic, if you noticed that. I thought I was muted this whole time, and I had to double check that it wasn't muted. Yeah. Let's welcome aboard Death on High. How's it going, man? God is here. Welcome, God. God and his little man Jesus hanging out. Yeah. Appreciate that. Recon is a real threat. Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. Oh, the helicopter. Yeah, I'm going to use the Mirage 3s to destroy these little helicopters. Because once they get so much as a sniff of us, we're doomed without our radar being on. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This might be... Okay, I was just going to read that real quick. I hope I last longer than 10 minutes, because that's about how long we did last week. Again, we have a completely different fleet this week. The Missouri must survive, and we must destroy the Kirov. Surface Action Group tells me the whole thing. It's not just the Kirov, it's the Kirov and friends. All right, let's go. Pause the game immediately, because the first thing I'm going to do is run away. Yep. Run away. Going that way. Long Beach going that way. Long Beach going that way. There we go. The Broke is... actually, he's going to come over here. And the Valley Forge. Okay. We got that. Make sure everybody's MCON. Everybody's radar is off. Okay, good. All right, we're going to unpause. Here we go. Snake flight. Disband formation immediately. Striker flight, come down here. Striker flight's our P3 Orion. Airbase, immediately launch everybody. Launch. And then once these are ready, we're going to get those launched as well. Okay. So these are little tiny planes. What the hell are these? Oh, F-18s. Nice. All right, so these are my air defense planes. I'm going to put one up here to take out those helicopters. I'm going to have this guy come down low. I'm not even going to get on the radio and ask these contacts who they are. I'm not broadcasting anything. The only thing keeping my ships alive right now is the fact that Red Team doesn't know where we're at. And the moment we broadcast so much as a microwave, they're gonna see it and shoot us. So we are going to run back to buy time. Right now, The one thing I can control about this scenario is when to engage. And I only control that as long as I keep those helicopters away from us. So job one, buy time by buying range. That's why we're going to go east. And I'm going to do everything I can to destroy that helicopter. Little stormy night. All right, what do we got here? You guys taking airplanes off yet? What's going on over here? You guys need to get... I know it's early morning in Australia, but you guys got to move. You got to move it. Yeah, so the first part of this, is going to be everybody turning around. Oh, hey, that's definitely a merchant. So the guy bearing north of us. What the fuck? Who's north of my Ticonderoga? Oh, there is a dude there. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Oh my god. Okay, this F-18 needs to get down low, 6,000 feet.
6000.
All right, first things first, let's figure out who this guy is. How's my P3? He's still coming down through the cloud bank. Very low ceiling today. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. Yeah, don't even flush the toilet. We don't want to make any noise. If they have submarines, we're kind of screwed. I'm hoping they don't. The reason why we'd be screwed with submarines is a submarine can easily hear us going through the water at the 15 to 20 knots we're moving right now. All right, so he's there, he's there, he's there. I don't know why my ships are not in a formation, but I'm okay with it.
On station.
Oh, that's these planes down here. All right, hobo flight. Who's? Oh, hey, it's one helicopter. Yeah, you see his range is so short. I'm just gonna have him go right back to base. RTB. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. All right, here's Kiwi Flight 1. Who's this guy? He's got a bunch of sidewinders. Okay. Well, let's get him up to transit.
2000.
Altitude. I'll tell you what, if we're reduced to defending ourselves with sidewinders, it's a... things are not going well. All right, Mr. Man. Who's this dude to your right? Hopefully it's just another merchant. It probably is. It's between us and Australia mainland. So it's probably a merchant. So by us turning around, going back east, is allowing our air assets to get from on the ground to in position. That's what we're doing right now. It's nice that we started with the F-18s in the air. That was nice. Who the hell is this guy? I literally can't see him.
Moving to 1 VID track.
Like, I'm going to spiral down right off the water. Obviously, it's not a big ship. Is it a periscope? What the hell is this thing? Oh, there he is. There's a little trawler. Okay, fine. That was probably more difficult than it needed to be. Let's get your butt back up to 20, say 10,000 feet.
1000. Course 290.
All right, so ironically, our P3 has no sonar buoys. So he's strictly anti-ship. All right, hobo flight is our Mirages, I think. Yeah, Mirages. So let's get them up to 20,000 feet for transit.
Altitude
All right, so the red team starts with all of their radars on. Okay. Looks like everybody's turned around. This is good. All right. It's a little bit early to turn this guy's radar on, so I'm not going to do it. Still waiting on all my... Where's all my air assets at? Is that everybody? No. Okay. Yeah, we're waiting on these two. Okay. Is this not a Mirage? Who is this? Oh, A7s. Okay, okay. Ooh. Oh, hey, we got a range on him, I think. No.
Course 358.
All right, I'm gonna move Chucklehead 1 here in the clouds to the north. I'm gonna turn on his radar. I just want to move him away from the Long Beach, because once I turn on his radar, red team will have a direction, and I want that direction to not be where I'm actually at. And what I'm doing here is I'm waiting on Valley Forge to go by, and then I'll turn Brook to the north. I'm going to place him kind of up here. All right, looks like they secured their radars, or we've gone so far over the horizon that we don't have the radars anymore. So let's mark some positions, because these will fade off the chart. Their last known direction of motion was that way. And these guys were headed east. Interesting. I'll just do lead asset. Lead asset was headed this way. All right, so we have two groups, northeast and east. Sounds good, sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and light off this one. What's his range? I'll tell you what, let's get him. I like this better. Let's get him up to 10,000 feet.
1, 0, 0, 0, 0.
What I can do with him, this is a P3, right? He's got a very good surface search radar, and he's not near our group. But he is on the same relative bearing. That's a bit of a problem. I'm going to go ahead and turn on his radar.
Air search radar on.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, we have good positions now. This is actually very good. All right, so we have different versions of the Tomahawk, of the, not Tomahawk, of the Harpoon. We have the Delta, which I like. We have the Charlie, which I don't. Because these have different capabilities, different speeds, ranges, and stuff. What is your range? Okay, so here's the dilemma. The range of the Kirov's shipwreck missile is measured in hundreds of kilometers. No matter where we go in this scenario, we're within range of him. I need to get our targets inside this red circle without being detected, essentially. There's the Kara. Okay. Let's check fire on that. Now, the Kara's range, air defense range, should be 40 miles, roughly. But we're gonna look it up. Here's the Kara. 30 miles. And this one is 5. 30. All right, so it's 30 miles. Excellent. All right, so we're going to put this out at 30 miles on the Kara. This is her air defense bubble. We're staying the heck out of that. We don't have any classifications on these, which is annoying. How high is that helicopter? What's his altitude? He's at 3,000 feet, and we got him now. Excellent. Let's match altitude.
Moving to 3000.
Ooh. All right, let's not be in any hurry. All right, let's go ahead and...
Air search radar off.
Yeah, I'm going to air search radar off on that guy. When we get to this point here, we'll turn it back on and probably surprise the hell out of him. Let's get down to 1,000 feet.
1000.
All right, so who do we have? We have Kara and Udaloy. This is going to be Kirov, I'm sure. Who's this guy? 13 knots versus...
On station.
6 knots. 19 knots. Oh, do you know what they're doing? Oh, this guy's doing a sonar search right now. Practically dead in the water, but moving at 5 or 6 knots. He could also be doing air ops. No. But, oh, he's dragging his VDS towed array. Well, it's not... Okay, it is a towed VDS array, but it's an active array. You can hear it pinging around. Look at this thing. This is horse jaw. Yeah. Well, a horse tail, technically. Part of the horse jaw system. Look at this thing right here. He's pinging away. Look at that. That's a pretty good model. These guys... The guys that made this game did their homework. It actually looks like that. Yeah. There's one that looks a bit like a blimp, but that one is horsetail. Very good sonar. I'll snap your ass up. So you got to be careful with that one. All right, so this guy's loitering. I want to kind of position my fighter between... Uh-oh.
Course 236.
Well, that's not good.
On
How the hell?
station.
There's no such thing as a friendly helicopter. All right, we're going to turn on our radar and shoot this guy.
Engage 7006.
Let's get you up to 20,000 feet.
2000.
Okay. I'm getting him up to an altitude where he doesn't burn as much fuel. This is a problem. If the helicopter's down here, well, one, he probably took off from the Udaloy and flew down here. What's that range? $43 miles, 50 miles, roughly just to the center. So, yeah, I think Udaloy did that. Udaloy's air defense bubble is like 14. It's really short, but it's dense. You get inside that bubble, it shoots everything down. It's crazy. Yeah, he's got the SAN-9 and another one, too. Oh, boy, that scared me. Ooh, boy, I am on edge today. Oh, it's only 8 miles. Okay. But he can put up a lot of fire in 8 miles. Well, he's got guns as well, but... Yeah, so I'll go 11 miles for the guns. Whew. Whenever he shot this missile, I about freaked out. Tensions are high.
Splash track
All right.
7006. Course 170.
I'm going to open up range a little bit. Let's get you to a better altitude. I'm trying not to burn up all his fuel. Who's this? Okay. This could be a bomber. It could be a civilian airliner. Could it be a fighter? No. It says medium. Could be a fighter. There's no way it's a fighter. Look how far away he is. Multiple air contacts. Hold on, pause. How does Long Beach have multiple air contacts? Did you turn a radar on? No. Okay, his ESM's making that call. Is this in formation? If this is a 2-ship... No, it's not. Whose radar has that? Is this guy's radar still on? No. He turned his radar off. Okay. Oh, this guy's running away. Good for him. We want him to be going the opposite direction of us. How fast is this fleet going? 27 knots. These guys are in a hurry. That's the Vanguard. Okay. So I think what we're going to do... Where's my planes at? Here we go. Raven Flight 1.
Roger. Turn 289. Roger. Go to altitude 3000.
I forgot about these guys, so I got to get them some orders real fast. Classic 1. Get going the right direction. These are my Mirages, by the way.
Moving to 100.
All right, so the Mirage has air-to-air and some cluster bombs. Not sure what I'm going to do with cluster bombs. But this is the big boy right here. This is my jamming, and he's got some harms. So I'm going to try and coordinate an attack of harm missiles with Harpoon. Getting the timing on that is going to be tricky. This guy's running for his life. I think he realizes he's in trouble because his buddy just got shot down, so he knows there's a predator out here. So he's trying to run away. All right. Better start shooting and sinking stuff. I'm working on it, man. Everybody's out of my range. How good is the Foxbat? I don't know. We have seen the Foxbat in other scenarios, but not recently and not in this scenario. Unless that's a Foxbat. I don't know who the hell he is. He's obviously friendly to the red team because they're not shooting him down. He's at 35,000 feet. Could be a civilian. He's doing 450 knots. That's right in... If he has a radar, is his radar on? All right. I'm going to ask him who he is, but we'll see if he says anything. Yeah, this guy's like... Yeah. Okay. I really don't want to get any closer to this Kirov, but I might have to. So this guy's holding 4 Harpoon missiles, right? And I'm going to try and... I'm going to yeet these Harpoon missiles up here at these guys, but I want to do that with my anti-radar missiles. So... my anti-radar plane is this one. Put him up here. Classic 1. Do they have the other... Hold on, they might. Oh my god, I've already forgot. Is it Hobo 1? Hobo 1 might have... Yes, that's them. Okay. I got everybody going the right direction. Yay. So I need Hobo 1, Raven 1, and Striker 1 to be in position at the same time, and then that's going to be our first attack on this group. And this guy didn't say nothing. All right, I'm going to turn on his radar.
Radar on.
And shoot him.
Engaging track 7017. Moving to 300 on station.
Yeah, this is probably a little bit too high to be shooting, but he's trying to come down a little bit. The big thing is we're not being shot at. That's another hostile one.
Course 0. Course 3.
All right, I'm going to get this guy up to 30,000 feet.
Moving to
I'm going to have to visually identify who this is.
Air search radar on. Fox 1.
I thought I accidentally shot this guy. Oh, my word. This guy's taking off. If he comes outside this bubble, I'm going to destroy him. What other weapons do you have left? He's got a couple of sidewinders. There's our missile. There's our target.
Splash track.
Good hit. Good hit.
Bugging out.
Yeah, he's going to RTB for more weapons. So right now, the entire burden of air patrol, air defense, is on Snake 1. Until we get everybody else in position. We're just waiting on them. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. That's really not good. This is a radar plane with very long-range radar. We got to get him. Matter of fact, Snake 1's going to go get him. This guy's not maneuvering, so I think he's okay. I'll tell you what. I want you to come up here. We got to figure out who this guy is. 36,000 feet. I need you to haul ass, dude.
Roger.
All right, so he's going to super cruise up there. I'm going to have to use Snake 1 to identify this dude.
Course 018.
Okay, and now we got some MiGs. Oh, boy. This is my other air defense. Oh, Jesus. Classic 1. Yeah, you guys need to haul ass.
Roger.
Well, not that fast.
Roger.
Actually, not even that fast. Get up.
Moving to 36.
I want to see how much fuel they have
0.
once they get up to altitude. Let's make sure I slowed him back down again. I did. We got to get closer to the airbase. I think that's the answer. Let's turn everybody. Oh, boy. Hold up. I got to get them within range of my harpoons. When I say they, I'm talking about red team. Going towards Australia is not going to do that. We have a good position in that we're in front of them, the whole group. But let's do this for now. Let's just match their easterly course, because even this is towards our air base. Okay.
Turn to course 047. Hell my.
All right, I'm going to have this guy identify orders. Identify him.
VID track.
I'm going to ask him again who he is. He's not a fighter, or else he'd be shooting. Yeah, I think we just got unlucky. I think it's an air, just a regular airplane. This is not good. These MiG-25s are really fast. Oh, God. How long is... What's the range of your missiles? Oh, that's not good. I got to get this guy within weapons range. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Somkin, welcome. Glad to see you. We got DTC Dark Ravens here as well. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, bring the coffee. I thought we'd be dead by now. I'm impressed we've lasted this long. Clearly the Kirov doesn't know where we are. The moment he does, it's over. I'm trying to knock out their sensors. Damn. I'm trying to get this Tu-95 before he gets within the air protection of... oh, I don't know the air protection. I don't know who this guy is. That's bad. That's not good. I don't know the range of this guy. I'm just curious. If I were to grab my electronic warfare plane and say music on this direction. Oh, wow. That's so short. Oh, my God. Oh, turn that back off again.
Roger. Turn,
Oh.
Roger. Turn 291.
How do you turn it off?
Roger. Turn
The hell?
288.
Huh. I'm sure there's a way. I've just never thought about that. Okay, good. There they are. Okay.
Course 131.
All right, this guy's going to head back for some fuel. Ah, Krivac. Yes, and a cannon. Excellent. Pause. Let's immediately write this down. We're talking 5 nautical mile air defense and 100 millimeter gun is going to be 11. So let's shrink this to 11 because these guys tend to get very lucky with their guns against my airplanes. And same for you. 14 nautical miles. Okay. That's what we want to watch. Now we could probably outmaneuver that, but I'd rather not even have to worry about it. 14 nautical miles. There we go. Now that we know our boundaries, let's cut this guy. I got to shoot that guy down. I mean, how much faster can I go? Can I?
Roger.
I'm having this guy. He's going to burn all of his fuel because we got to shoot this dude down. Look how fast these guys are going. That's insane. Who's this? 423 at 1,000 feet. That's not friendly. Okay, he's hostile. Who's this? Also 1,000 feet, not friendly. Yeah. This guy's 32 miles away. This guy's braking to engage. Shoot.
Fox 1.
All right, I need that missile to reach its target before this MiG shoots me down.
Dropping tanks.
Drop your fuel tanks, that's right. Get ready to maneuver. I have to radar guide this missile all the way in and then defend against that dude.
Emergency rocket.
Fuck. Nothing I can do about it. Guide your missile. Shit.
Chaff deployed.
Come on, missile. That missile better hit. This is the only chance. I will sacrifice this F-18 for this missile hit. Oh, shit. What's that?
Track. Chaff
Good.
deployed.
Get the hell out of here.
Emergency rocket.
Oh, shit. You're being shot at, dude. What are you doing? Okay. You finally decided to maneuver, I guess. Ooh, oh, lordy, lordy. I need my Kiwis up here to shoot these guys down.
Track 7.
Yes.
0.
Okay, we got one of them.
Bugging out.
Don't bug out yet, Bo.
VID. Emergency rocket.
Well, yeah, he's returning to base. Is he even going to maneuver? You know you're being shot at, right? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Once they decide to return to base, they don't even dodge anymore. I've seen that behavior before, and I don't know why. They don't even try to avoid the missile. Well, shit. At least we got the radar plane. Okay, let's do this. Sensors. Okay, his radar's still on.
Course 332.
Let's just... I want to highlight this guy with this radar and see if I can shoot it with the Long Beach. This might be dooming the Long Beach. Oh my god. Nope, I can't do that. Okay, it's not 2026, I guess.
Course 129.
There's no data link in 1985 apparently. For fire control.
Air search radar off.
Damn it, I need to shoot this guy down. I don't want to turn my radar on to do it. None of my planes are in position to... Oh, yeah.
On station.
This is not good.
Turn to course 337. How am I?
God damn, it's not good. All right, I know he's got radar, but how good is it? It's not that good. Yeah, it's an air search radar.
Course 005. Engaging track 7021.
No, I don't have much of a choice here. This is why I'm doing this. I might be losing this F-18. I'm sending him in without his radar. This is my next air combat patrol right here. It's one plane, isn't it? Oh my god. The bravest little pilot. I don't know how this is going to work out. This guy's got range on us. We'll see how it goes. He was changing his pants when he got shot. Yeah, yeah. The silly F-18. I know they're supposed to dodge. It doesn't appear as if they do, but they probably are being calculated as if they do. I assume. I don't know why that happens visually. Oh my god.
Air search radar on.
Shoot this guy right now.
Fox 2.
Everything. Oh my god.
Chaff deployed.
Oh my god.
We've been hit.
Well, at least we traded one for one. I mean, at least our position is still not compromised. That's kind of key. I bought myself time until these guys come down here. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to light off somebody's radar and shoot them down. I'm going to have to do it. We're running out of planes. You know, unless Kiwi 1 can get up here and shoot these knuckleheads down. Can I speed him up any?
Roger.
Oh my god, classic. You guys are the worst. Get your asses up here.
Course 313.
Alright, Hobo Flight has caught up with Striker Flight. Yay. This guy's conveniently in the way, isn't he? Huh. Tell me that wasn't a design choice. All right. We're going to mark him as neutral. Oh, this guy is too because he didn't shoot us down, so neutral. I assume this guy is. So I have to decide. This is the decision I'm making right now. Hold on. Let me find Hobo 1 on my list. Do I want to fly over here and shoot this way, or do I want to fly up here and shoot that way? Well, I don't want to attack from where my fleet is actually at. So let's go this direction. I really need Raven up here. I can't believe I can't turn off that effing radar. How do you turn off the ECM? This guy's got his countermeasures running just because I wanted to see what kind of range I could get. Now I can't turn it off. I have no idea how to turn it off. If you go to MCON. Oh, I can go MCON.
MCON, secure all emitters. Reader
Including the purple one. That's weird. He's doing 18 knots. Missouri's doing 19. Valley Forge is doing 19. Brooke is doing 17. Let's go ahead and speed him up.
ahead full. Maneuvering eye.
All right. So where's... What the hell? How far away are they? What? Hold up. Oh my God. I thought all these ships were much closer together than they actually are. They're very spread apart. Oh, what's this? All right, so we got these guys locked up now. All right, these guys are up at 30,000. No, they're down at 1,000 feet. All right, let's get Kiwi 1 down to 1,000 feet.
Moving to 100.
You're going to shoot these guys. I mean, that's the plan. So speed up. Burn all your full. He's got 4 sidewinders. Like, this guy's literally got nothing. These are very tiny weapons and short range. And what I'm trying to do is prevent anybody from crossing this line, including these, obviously these guys. The reason why I'm going way up here is because this dude has maneuvered towards my fleet, and he is emitting a very... These are bombers. Look at the power level of this radar. These guys are looking for ships to kill. As long as they stay at 1,000 feet, they're not going to see us. The moment they pop up to like 6 or even 10,000, we're already within range. It's probably like a Tu-16 or something. I got to get the Kiwi up there. I got to shoot these guys down. If these guys launch, I have to turn on one of my radars at least. All right, classic flight. These guys do have a little bit better. They've got the Magic 1. Actually, that's short range as well, isn't it? Let's find this out. Let's go unit reference. Magic 1, is that essentially the Sidewinder? Yeah. Oh, it's even worse. 5 miles. What? That's really short range. All right. Now this helicopter's doing something different. He's changed his mind about something. I'm pushing this little plane as fast as it will go. Did it go? Where did this guy go? Okay, let's turn on their radar.
Surface search radar on.
Oh, that hurts my soul. Well, Hobo Flight, what kind of radar do you have? Okay, what about you? Damn it. All right, I think this guy went up. I think he's in his climb right now.
Moving to 600.
I think he's going to go high, and he's going to turn his radar on at like 10,000 feet or whatever. Oh my God. All of my radars that are airborne right now are surface search only. That sucks. There he is. There he is. Got him back. Did he pop up? Oh, he didn't pop up. Okay, good. That's the only reason why we're still not dead.
Moving to 1000.
Oh my God. Grab the fucking dot. All right. I'm pushing this guy due north. I know. I'm ignoring this guy because this guy's headed right for us. If this guy was doing what this guy's doing, I'd shoot him down first, obviously. But all right, I want a double tap on him.
Engaging track 7027. Salvo fire.
He's going to have to visually ID him. He doesn't have a radar that can detect an airplane, apparently. All right, yeah. Fly higher to save fuel. I'm not worried about fuel. I'm worried about shooting this guy down. Fuel is not the concern at the moment. Yeah, listen. If this guy's flying at 1,000 feet off the water and he's not hostile, well, then he's just made some poor life choices. This guy's definitely hostile. He's at altitude 1,000 feet. What is my Kiwi doing? You need to turn to the right, dude. He's to your right. He's right here. What are you doing? Oh, it's a rear aspect weapon. That's what he's doing. Okay. He has to be behind the target. All right, looking around.
Fox 2.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
Splash track
got him.
702.
Now,
Call
down here.
200.
Double tap. Ain't got time to look at the pretty.
7026. Salvo fire.
All right, let's take Classic Flight 1. I might have to get these guys involved. These guys are up at 36,000 feet for fuel, but they're going to have to get down. Speed him up.
Roger.
Damn, Raven, you need to hurry up, man.
Roger, Buster.
Well, at least point the jamming in the right direction, right?
Engage track 7010.
All right, Classic. This guy's hauling ass. It's pretty fast. If he turns around, the Kiwi will jump him. If he stays on this course, Classic 1 will get him. All right, Classic 1, get your rear end down to 1,000 feet.
1000.
I might have waited too long to do that, but let's get these guys in the vertical. Thank goodness there's no other airplanes that we're aware of.
On station.
Yeah, that's our radar attack flight, getting ready to attack. Okay, I'm going to have them... oh my god. All right, let's pause the game so I can find the order button. There it is. Engage with. Yeah, I'll do a single shot on him.
6.
All right, so I got 2 groups of aircraft trying to find this guy. The Mirage is very fast, so this should not be a problem.
Fox 2.
Oh, good.
Roger. Buggy.
Hell yeah. I did not expect he would catch him, but he did.
Fox 2.
Well, I think we missed a lot.
Kill track.
Oh, we got him. There he is.
2 6.
What was he? What kind of airplane is that? Oh, it's a Tu-16K. I'm not sure why he didn't see our fleet. If he had his radar on... We were 48 miles away. Because he was at 1,000 feet is why he didn't see us. Okay. All right, cool. Good start. Good start. Now the question is, do I wait for Raven 1? I kind of need to. That's Kirov. Yes. Okay. Confirmed. Okay. Let's go here. 50 nautical miles. Wow. Ooh, that's a big... oh my god.
On
All right,
station.
let's put a circle around him. Stay the hell away from that. 50 nautical miles. Oh my god. We're lucky we're not being attacked right now.
Roger. Turn 0 9 1. Course 0 7 5.
All right, let's figure out the range of our weapon. Okay, that's good. Okay. Is everybody in range? No, okay. Still waiting on Raven 1 here. So, I'm tempted to just go for Udaloy. Udaloy is acting as goalkeeper for the Kirov. Kirov don't need no goalkeeper, by the way, but Udaloy's in position as one and is very good at shooting down missiles. So I'm tempted to just attack that. But I want to put some of these anti-radiation missiles, at least a couple on Kirov, and hope one gets through. But I think the harpoon attack is going to be Udaloy and will hopefully sink it. If nothing else, at least damage it to where it can't move. So we get some separation. Because Udaloy only protects anything inside this 11-mile circle. And the circle is really 5 miles, to be fair. It's much smaller than that. But if I can knock out one of these 2 escorts Kirov has, that will give us a little bit better of a
On
chance.
station.
That's Classic 1 is on station. All right, let's get you guys back up to...
Moving to 1 0 0 0. Course 0 1 7.
All right, I think they have a couple bombs. Not sure what I'm going to do with them. Is that an anti-ship missile? It might be, actually. Hold up. Classic 1. The hell is this? Oh, it's 10 nautical miles. Okay. It's air defense. Okay. So let's move him. He's at 10,000. All right, so this is our combat air patrol essentially right here. Kiwi's going back to get some more fuel and bombs. So this is it. Wow, what a lame group of people we are. This is ridiculous. All we can do is take our shot and see what happens, right? That's all I can say. I just want to make sure that I don't have some kind of magical harpoon that can go very long range, you know. That's it. Shit. Yeah, I could take on all of these ships except the Kirov. Like, if it wasn't for the Kirov, I'd turn on my radars, close to engage, and win. But this guy will punish us. Right here, this guy. That's why we have to damage some of his ability to see targets. Well, the shipwreck doesn't care. The shipwreck missile, while it does have data link, it doesn't depend on it. But we're going to jam both of these knuckleheads as best we can and then attack them.
Engage track 7010.
Okay. There we go. All right, step 1, because the harpoon is so slow, we're going to go ahead and fire all 4 of these at the Udaloy.
Engaging track 7007. Salvo fire. Weapon away. Weapon away. Roger, bugging out.
Yeah, I want him to RTB, and that's exactly what he's doing. Go get more harpoons, buddy, because that's it. All right, I'm going to send his 2 anti-radar missiles at the Udaloy.
No track assigned.
Okay, he doesn't have his radar on. What about Kirov? Kirov does have his radar on. Good, okay. We're going to shoot the Kirov then. Oh my god, you silly goose. Shoot. There we go.
Roger, RTB.
No. Check that. Okay. Gotta pause the game because my dude's being an idiot. Salvo of 2 against Kirov.
Engaging track 7010. Salvo fire. Roger, go to altitude 3. Whip it away.
Oh my god. Select him, please. Okay, good. Okay, hobo flight.
Roger, turn 1.
They don't have any anti-air, do they? All they have is cluster bombs. So I'm going to have them go back to base.
Roger, RTB.
All right, so this is key. Oh my god, where's my missile at?
On station.
Raven's there. Everybody's jammed. Everybody's going home. Excellent. Okay. And these things are coming out of the sky like a meteor on top of Kirov. We'll see if we get any hits. All we can do is hope, right? That's all we can do. Damn.
Hit track
Damn.
7010.
Well, he turned his radar on now, I bet. Yeah, he did. Oh, shit. Oh, he's on fire. Now, the fire might do the job. Here's for hoping, right? Yeah. His defenses are so good. We hit him in the missile launcher for what that's worth. It's armored, but hopefully something penetrated that armor in the forward battery. Too bad we didn't get a magazine explosion. That would have been beautiful. Yeah, there was one hit up here, but as you can see, there's not even a fire. Probably just bounced off this. This is very thick deck plate armor. Think of this thing as a battleship, but with missiles. Yeah. Very heavy, nuclear powered. Conag. Or no, Conad? Yeah, it's like nuclear and diesel. Might be Conad. I don't know. They might call it gas, yeah. I know every time they fire up the diesel engines or the gas turbine engines, whatever it is, this thing spits out diesel fuel like it's on fire. Well, they put that out quick. And the radar's still turning somehow. Shit. This is top pair up here. What the? Uh-oh. Well, that's going to suck. There's no way these get through. We didn't damage his fire control radars. We took our shot and missed. Even though they hit, we missed the critical bits. Damn, he's good. He just wiped my buddy out. What happened to Sam? Ugh. Well, and that's why you don't play with the Kirov. I don't see how we win this now. I really don't. That was our best shot to at least damage one of those radars is what we needed to happen. So I think now we just have to let him take his shot and see if we can defend. Oh my God. All right.
Turn to course. 0, 0, 2. Hell my. Turn to course. 0, 0, 2. Turn to course. 0, 0, 1. Turn to course. 0, 0, 2. Hell my.
Shaky Dave says, hello, Mr. Drive, managing to make a fantastic Friday. Thank you, Shaky Dave. Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat as well. Yeah, Somkin's like, I believe in you. Yeah. Well, listen. What we have to do now is survive the Kirov's attack, which is where this scenario usually ends poorly for us. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do about it. I've got Classic Flight 1 in position to help. We saw how that ended with F-18s. Let's go ahead and get them down on the deck.
Moving to 1, 0, 0.
We're about to see a lot of missiles come out of this group. I'm going perpendicular to the target so that both launchers are in their arc of fire. Nobody should have to maneuver. Valley Forge. Just get everybody ready. I'm doing the micromanagement to give us the best chance. Ahead standard is a perfectly fine bell for combat. That's why it's called standard. Let's go with Long Beach. Ahead standard is fine. The Boon, also known as Target Barge Bravo. All we want this guy to do is absorb at least one missile. Suck up as many shipwreck missiles so the battleship doesn't. That's what we want him to do. Let's go ahead, standard.
Head standard. Maneuvering eye.
And then finally Missouri. Ahead standard. Everybody's at the right speed, in the right position. And we're going to light off radars. This is where, if I could save the game to come back to a decision point, I'd save the game right now. Let's reposition the Raven over here.
Roger. Turn 0, 5.
I got to keep him close to jam, but I kind of want him near Classic 1. All right, folks, here we go. Let's see what happens. It's been fun. Thanks for coming by and watching us
Surface transmat
play
active
the
sonar.
video game.
Sonar eye. Transmat active sonar. Sonar transmat active sonar.
I'm going to keep the Missouri's radars off because there's no system on this battleship that requires an air search radar to defend itself. All right, let's see how Kirov reacts to that. They just got a whole bunch of new information, the red team did. Oh my God. Trying to select Long Beach here. Can I do that? No. Okay. I was hoping I could get a cheeky shot off on these guys. All right. Well, let's see what they do. We're going to wait a few minutes and see. Kirov should turn towards us and shoot, is what I expect to happen. Right now, she's still going north. Udaloy is getting closer to Kirov. They're tightening up their formation right now. This might be a preamble to an attack. That's Kirov right there.
Roger, bugging out.
Who's bugging out? Don't be Raven.
On station.
All right. I can't keep them in my cone, so I'm going to go ahead and fall back. There they come. Here it is, folks. Okay. This is the SSN-19 shipwreck missile, probably one of the most advanced anti-ship missiles in the Cold War. This thing is supersonic and huge. Imagine a yellow American school bus. That's the size of this thing. It's huge. And very fast. I would shoot the cannon, but he's outside my range. Everybody's outside my range. We got to take this hit and hope to God we do well. I'm going to go Classic 1. I'm just going to tell him to engage. Single shot. Get in there. By the time they even turn to face that missile, it will be... These things are fast. It's at least 2 times the speed of sound. It might be faster than that. All right, I'm going to put Aegis into automatic mode.
Engage birds away. Track 70.
All right, let's watch Aegis work back there on the horizon. That's the computer doing computer things. This is what we paid all this money to Lockheed Martin and RTX for. Boeing. Who else? General Dynamics. This is why we don't have health care. All right, I'm going to take Classic 1, tell him to cease fire. Because he only fired 2 missiles, apparently, which is unexpected. He should have fired at least 10. He's got a battery of about 20 of these enormous school bus-shaped shipwreck missiles, and he shot 2. So I don't know what his intentions there are. Of course, he could do this 10 times. You know, maybe he thinks he'll get lucky. Oh shit, what's this? Okay, this is civilian. He's doing 200 knots. This guy's barely moving. About freak me out. Who's this? Now this guy's going fast. This guy didn't get the order to turn around, so...
Birds away. Track
All right, well, we got one of the two.
4, 5.
Yeah, we're about to lose our air cover. So it's just going to be us and them.
Birds away. Track 7, 0, 4, 5.
Yeah, I want as many missiles in the air as possible. You know, I don't trust any of these missiles on our side to hit this thing. I've played this game too much to depend on this. Yeah, that our target's already off the water. It's in cruise mode, or it's in terminal mode. Good hit.
On station.
All right, you go home.
Roger, bugging out.
We got one guy left. All right, he's going to fire two more. Now, this is very different than what we saw last week. Last week, the Kirov shot half its missile battery at us all at once. That's not happening today, and I don't know why. Oh, here we go.
7, 0, 4.
Look at this thing. This thing's... All right, that's enough. You can calm down now, Mr. Kirov. Yeah, he's doing them in pairs. I love your autism, sir. Keep your OCD in check. That's right. Well done. So, if you're wondering what these are up here, these are air defense. Yeah, each one of these squares has a little revolver cylinder underneath of it that shoots that SAN-6. He's got a bunch of those. That's that missile that goes out like 50 miles. So these are anti-ship. These are anti-air. Depending on the mod, they had different things up here.
Birds away. Track 7,
There's a version of the Kirov that has
8.
a missile up here. That might be that right there. It's funny, they built, like I said, 4 of these at least. I forget if they had a 5th one, but they were all a little bit different. No two were exactly the same at the same time. But they're scary as hell is what they are. All right, I'm going to slow Long Beach down just a little bit.
Ahead 2/3.
I want you to be a little bit closer than this. All right, so Valley Forge, he's doing his job. We've got 66 air defense missiles left. He's got less than 15 at this point, not counting the ones in the air. So he had 2, 2, and 2, so he's got 14 left. We're not going to run out of missiles before he does. I just don't want to run out of ships before he runs out of missiles. That's my concern.
Birds away. Track
I feel like
7,
I'm turning
0,
this engagement
4,
into an
6.
equation, but in a way you kind of have to. This is highly aggressive math is all this is. This is math with attitude. That is the Kirov. It is, silly. Welcome to the stream, sir. I'm glad you could make it. I'm glad I lasted this long. What time is it? Is it 1 o'clock? We lasted an hour. That's 6 times longer than I thought we'd make it. If I can get rid of these shipwreck missiles,
Away. Track 7.
we're going to be all right. We're going to win. Oh, what happened there? Missile did a little adjustment. I hope that was a good adjustment. It was. We got him. Okay. All right, so this guy... Oh, this was really good. I wish I'd saw... So this guy was down on the water, right? He was talking to the buddy, his buddy, that was up at like 500 feet, right? This guy was down at like 100 feet, right? And they're all going like Mach 2, right? Which is ridiculous. The margin for error at 100 feet is 0. But he was sharing his data link information with the guy up at 500 feet. The missile at 500 feet, where my cursor is, just as an example, and where he is now, he's got his radar on. So any other shipwreck missile within range of his data link, and it's very short range, it's not satellite data link, it's point-to-point data link. This guy acts as the seeker head for the entire flight. That's why when you see 10 of these, it's terrifying, because it looks like one on ESM. And shooting them down is almost piecemeal. It's almost one at a time as they're closing on you at Mach 2, Mach 2 plus. But this guy's a single ship now, so he has to be his own radar. And that's why he went up to, 2,000 feet. Yeah. Whenever he gets into terminal homing, final phase, he should go back low again. But if he was with a pack of like 4 or 5 other missiles, you'd see the 4 or 5 other ones down there off the water, and they're all talking to each other. Because of need to know, the Navy never told me if our missiles did this in 1985. They probably did. I don't know. But I know this missile did because I had the need to know the capability of it. As a submariner, it makes no sense, but hey, it's what the Navy... Listen, I'd say the Navy made any sense. I had to give that lecture. Yeah. That's how I know a lot of these things, especially about the Kirov. They're like, hey, we have this book of lectures we got to give this year, right? This is at TTF Schoolhouse. They would rather have people give lectures they want to give rather than being assigned something you don't want to learn about or don't want to do it for motivational reasons, right? Well, I took Soviet large surface combatants. That was my lecture for 2002, I think. Yeah, something like that. I had fun with that one. Hour long. An hour was not long enough to talk about the capabilities of these Soviet ships. And I remember whenever the lecture got done and I'm answering some questions, a little Q&A about them, and everything's finished. The chief of the department said, how much of that's going to be on the test? And I was like, I don't write the test, man. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely went ham, especially with Kirov. I knew everything in the book about Kirov. It was my one shot to read about it. This is the Talos missile. Very long range. Not sure how accurate it is. We're going to find out. It's kind of loud, so I'm going to back the camera off a little bit. Yeah, so I was doing sub-brief and ship-brief lectures in the Navy before they were called sub-brief and ship-brief lectures. Of course, back then I had the actual books. I could read the truth, not the Wikipedia. Yeah. Now I got to depend on naval experts, which it's worked out for me, so it's okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I need to talk about that. While we're waiting on to see if our missiles hit or not. Because of recent errors in my last couple lectures, we've contracted what's it called? A copy editor. Editor copy? No, it's got to be a copy editor. And he'll do a final pass on every one of our lectures starting. His first lecture was the one I'm doing this weekend. So hopefully that will minimize the mistakes I'm making. Every time I start making a lot of mistakes on my lectures, I hire somebody. So if you guys are looking for a job, hope I F up a couple lectures and then I'll hire somebody. But I had to hire an editor to go through and make sure I stop making silly mistakes, because it drove me insane when I saw what I had done with the 7 provinces class ship. I about lost my mind.
Bulldog away. Track 7012.
Yep. I found out about that on stream too, and I almost lost my mind on stream, and I barely held it together. That's probably going to be a fun episode on YouTube. That's coming up this week. All right, buddy. Time to earn your money. Engage. These shipwreck missiles are getting close. I've lost count how many we shot down. I'm using my little Mirage to help out. Yeah. Back then you can have one Navy ship fire weapons for another. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to use my F-18 to data link my harpoon missile attack. No, it was my SM whatever I got 2 attack. And I couldn't do it in this one. Oh, hey, somebody's in range finally. There goes Cannon. Yep, that's fine. Yep, shoot everything at that guy. He knows what he did. Valley Forge is shooting all our harpoons, every one of them, at the cannon. I'm okay with that. That's what I wanted him to do. Oh, and the Krivac too. I'm not saving any missiles, because we may not be alive much longer if we can't figure out how to shoot down these incoming shipwrecks.
Ceasefire, roger. Roger. Moving to 3000.
Yeah, he's weapons tight. Okay. Whoever is left after this attack, we're going to follow up with the Missouri.
Track 7061.
This is getting concerning. This guy's getting close. Come on, Valley Forge.
Engage track 7060.
Oh, man. Please shoot him down.
Roger, bugging out. Engaging track. Birds away. Track 7060.
Dude, okay.
Engage track 70.
Oh, that merchant's screwed. Oh, no, there's a shipwreck going on this merchant. I'm trying to defend him.
7059.
Oh, no.
Birds away. Track 7059.
I think this guy's cooked. Yeah, because our missiles are coming in at like a 90-degree angle, which is the worst angle to try to intercept. Oh, man. Imagine hitting a bullet with a bullet, but trying to do it sideways. Oh, yeah, this guy's... Nothing more I can do. Sorry, buddy. I tried. Oof. You're about to see the destructive power of this missile. Holy cow. Craziness. Okay, got Aegis back in weapons tight mode. I'll manually direct the attack. This is what I wanted to do anyway, so I'm not worried about that. I'm surprised Kirov's not turning east. That's going to be a problem, because now we're going to have to catch him. I really thought he would. But let's finish surviving. Once we survive this anti-ship attack, I'm going to close range and sink him.
Birds away. Track 73.
I don't know if this is the SM-1 or SM-2. It looks like an SM-2 to me, but they all look very similar. All right, that was a hit. There's one remaining. He can't have too many left. Let's see if he shoots another one. I do need to speed up. I'm 100% going to do that and change course. If this guy doesn't turn east, he's going to get away. And now that he's shot the majority of his advantage, essentially, he knows he's not at an advantage anymore. He's not dumb. I just don't know if he has any left. All right. Once this missile gets shot down, we're going to speed up. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and form up the... I'm going to make the formation right now. Create a formation. I don't know why the game didn't do this from the beginning. It's kind of weird. But let's edit it. Edit formation. I don't want to do anything that might interrupt his firing, so I'm not going to mess with that. Okay, good. We got it. Excellent. Okay, formation. Join formation. There it is. TF Turkey. Long Beach. Join formation. TF Turkey. Valley Forge. Join formation. There we go. Okay, now that we have a formation as one... Try and organize myself a little bit here. Let's make sure the formation is...
Roger, bugging out.
Who? That's you, right? Okay, that's fine. Striker, he's fine. Hobo's fine. Raven, you're at 37,000, right? Yeah, 30,000. All right, he's got plenty of fuel. He should be with us the rest of the game. I'm going to shift... offensive ECM to this target. You get up here. Let's watch the attack unfold. Ooh, good hit on that harpoon. Damn, this guy's point defense is working really well. I think one hit. And that one certainly did. Excellent, excellent. Now, what's key is, as this one gets closer to the Krivac, I want to see if cannon can still shoot. You see the smoke on the horizon? I don't see any missiles coming out of that. We're within his missile range. Yeah, we're already within his missile range. So we took out his ability to defend himself with that. And we're outside his cannon range, so it's kind of hard to... I can't really measure that. Yeah, no shots from him. He might be... He's not dead in the water, but he's out of the fight. I'll pick these guys apart one at a time. Piecemeal, they say. All I see up ahead of us is our harpoons exploding. I think that harpoon just hit the water for some reason. Hit the ship, not the water. Oh, that was a magazine explosion. The Krivac is toast. This guy's dead. He has no bridge anymore. The top of the ship has been blown off. That's hilarious. Yeah, look at the bridge is gone. And on fire. Haha. Take that. Take that, Stalin. All the kids are taught in college how good communism is, and they're like, how dare you? Listen, I lived when communism was a thing, and it sucked, okay? Let me tell you that. I don't care what your professor says. All right, let's turn towards.
Turn to course. 30.
Head flank.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
Everybody move. Let's make okay. Battleship's winding up. It's gonna take him a minute to get up to speed. Let's make sure Valley Forge is winding up. He is. Kind of hard to hear that one. Yeah, he's speeding up quickly. You can actually see him accelerating. Good job. We're still very widely placed, but that's fine. Look at this guy. His scan far radar. You guys are going to change course, right? Okay, yeah. I was starting to wonder. I was like, So the reason why you don't throw the rudder over when you're only doing like 5 knots like they were is you'll kill your speed immediately, and good luck with a full rudder on getting any speed out of your screws. That's a basic seamanship thing. So that's what I think that they were modeling there, which is pretty good. Now that he's got some forward momentum, he's up over 15 knots now. Now he's throwing that rudder over because the rudder will kill your speed. And if you're trying to break inertia because you've been sitting still, you're not going to do it with a full rudder. It'll take you a very long time. Yeah. All right. Cannon probably still has his 2 anti-ship missiles. Oh, no. The forward launcher's toast. I mean, obviously he's got these missiles, but he wasn't shooting those missiles at my missiles. So I think the fire control radar, which is right here, is on fire. Yeah, right. That's it right there. Is that cross swords? What is that? It looks like cross swords, but I can't tell. Oh, it probably says on the thing. Hold on. Let's look it up. Let's keep Jive's memory fresh so I don't forget these things as quickly as I do. He's got top hat, bell nest, head net. That's the air search radar, but the fire control radar. Palm front? No, that's surface search. What's the name of that radar right there? So head net and palm frond are... Hold on. Am I making stuff up? That's the fire control radar. That's for sure it. Why is that not listed? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, whatever. He's gonna be sunk here shortly anyway. Okay, now all I gotta do is catch this knucklehead. We can't let Kirov escape. I didn't think I'd be saying those words today. This guy absolutely wrecked us in about 10 minutes a week ago. He pulled no punches. He shot about half of this magazine at me all at once, and it worked. I shot down probably 7 or 8 missiles. 2 missiles hit, but I only had 2 ships, so it was game over. 1 missile each ship. I wonder if the jamming, that probably had a lot to do with him not defending the Krivac. Yeah. Once I get him within guns range, I'll just finish him off. All right, are we up to speed? We're up to 28 knots. Good. So Kara, let's talk about Kara. Kara, this is an air defense missile cruiser, but don't sleep on her. She does have 8 of these SSN-14 missiles. This is the kind that will slam into a ship. So think of that as like a poor man's harpoon. And then she's got 76 millimeter gun, which is only 8-mile range. Now the Krivac does have guns. They have, is it 100 or 120 millimeter? What's the gun diameter? There it is. Caliber, I think they call it. Fancy word, right? Well, why can't they just use the regular word instead of... Okay, maybe that's the question for chat from Uncle Jive here. Yeah, I'm the creepy uncle that comes over once in a while, usually around Thanksgiving, tells ill-informed jokes to young audiences. What is the difference between caliber, referring to a rifle barrel or a rifled barrel, and diameter? Why don't they just use the word diameter? What's the English language thinking? They both mean the same thing. Was it the poets? I have a theory about the English language. Whenever they were inventing words, I think the poets were getting a little crazy, a little wild. Because F you, that's why. Kermie, don't make me come at you, bro. Kermie, are you going to jump on our Conan community server? I need people to join my tribe, on my Conan game. There's an underwater harpoon. Oh, crap. I completely forgot about... we haven't looked for a submarine at all. Listen, I didn't forget that. You did. Anyone have a helicopter? Yeah, he's got a helicopter. Yeah, we should probably look for submarines at some point. Holy crap. I got target fixated. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Woo. I got a little target fixation happening. I completely forgot about submarines. Well, I did hold my line, by the way. Here's my line. I was like, this is the line of death. This far and no farther. That's... Darth, how's it going? Yeah, I can't believe we made it this far, right? We're doing good. The Kirov took a shot and missed. Let's see. Somebody's trying to explain the difference. Oh, wow, we have an FFTG. Or, I'm sorry, I called you an FFTG. I'm sorry. I just called him a bad name. We have an FTG in the chat. Good to see you, sir. I'm glad you're here. You can correct some of my erroneous comments about, well, pretty much everything. Yeah.
Roger. Turn 278.
Yeah, autocorrect gotcha. Yeah. Kirov did a war crime instead of hitting my fleet. That's true. They did. I wonder if we're going to get penalized for that merchant being destroyed, which, by the way, here he is. He's on the bottom of the ocean now. One shipwreck missile did this. Yeah. Those missiles are no joke, man. Once I get a little bit closer to Kara, I'm going to start jamming these guys again, because Cannon is just... Yeah, it's actually getting worse. Like, he's lost all propulsion. I am very afraid of this missile launcher, but without radar to guide it, those missiles are useless. These three guys are like, listen, I'm not putting that fire out. I'm not on the damage control team. I'm going to sit back here and do anchor duty. Yeah. That's my job at battle stations. What time's lunch? That's what these guys are. Oh, hey, is my helicopter out yet? There he is, yeah.
Roger. Turn.
I have an idea. Come out here and find me a submarine. Just do something like that. Because we're about to drive through that area. I don't want there to be a submarine up there. Pulls out the weed, yeah. Listen, I had a family member in the Navy. Imagine that. Where's he at?
Surface search on. Radar eye.
And he told me all about the surface fleet. He was in the surface fleet. He was in deck division. He didn't have a job. He was a seaman. And all he did all day, this is what he told me, was he cleaned things and he painted the ship. And he would go over the side whenever, every chance they could, they would go over the side. Because if you were outboard the ship, they could smoke pot. This is 1970s, by the way. And he was telling me this story in the 1980s after he got out. So they would go over the back of the ship or the side or whatever. But man, pot smoke is very noticeable. Like, there's no way he was getting away with it. But that's how much the U.S. Navy didn't care in the 1970s. Apparently, well, at least his ship. This is one data point. But I grew up with the belief that the U.S. Navy didn't care about that because of his stories. That's what these guys are doing here. I'll tell you what, they care about it now. Don't do that. If you're going to serve in the Navy, do not be smoking dope. All right, it's time to accelerate some time. It feels like everybody's going slow, but it's because the map is so big.
On station.
Whoa. I'm kind of surprised that nobody kind of came over here to try and shoot him down.
Buoy away.
These guys have a plan and they're sticking to it.
Buoy away.
Tompkins says he would have loved to do that. Does my air asset rearm? Oh, they do, yeah. What the hell's this? Kind of freaked me out there for a second. Let's see who's rearmed back here. Oh, we got 4 planes rearmed. All right. Yeah, I'll get them back up in the air. What else do we have? Helicopter. Oh, well, I guess we could get some Sidewinder. I mean, what else can they shoot besides Sidewinders? Yeah, I could have them go and bomb that ship.
On station.
Okay.
Buoy away.
All right, so that's one stick out. Let's find.
Roger. Turn 0.
Let's do another one. Put some sonar buoys,
On
kind of like
station.
1, a 2, a 3, just like that. All right, I'm not sure why we're jamming the can. Let's shift our jamming to these chuckleheads.
Engage track 7-0-1-0. Roger.
Okay.
Turn 3-5-9. Roger. Turn 3-5-8.
Now we got to do is close range. That's the next thing. So I think only the Missouri has harpoons remaining, but we do have 16. I could probably destroy the Udaloy with 8 of those 16.
Buoy away.
So I could go 8 and 8. Udaloy and Kirov. I'll tell you, but let's detach Brook. I have an idea. All right, he's been detached.
Turn to course.
All right, head flank.
2. Ahead flank. Turn to course.
I'm gonna have him finish off this cannon.
Hell my.
Are these airplanes in the air yet? Yep, here they come. Yay. They just launched. All right, so we want them. Bring your anti-radiation missiles all the way up here.
Roger. Turn 3-1-6.
Okay. And we're going to give the Brook some combat experience.
Buoy away. On station.
That's my Kiwi plane. Yeah, he's bringing bombs. Oh my God. Well, that's not going to work. I thought he said his range was 500 miles. Hold. That might be 500 miles. Hold on. Oh, it's 500 miles round trip. Got it. I was thinking, never mind. Well, shoot. He's not going to be able to drop bombs on anybody. You mean you want to go home too? Like if I had a carrier out here where he could land, but ifs and buts, right?
Roger, bugging out.
So he's landing. So we do have Hobo Flight. Hobo Flight has plenty of fuel. Let's get them up to transit
Roger, go to altitude. 3600.
And Brooke here is racing past the fleet. Man, we are spread out. Holy smokes. Let's take this opportunity while we're transiting to tighten up the formation a little bit. I don't like having it this tight. Let's bring Valley Forge in a little bit. Long Beach in a little bit. Kind of like that. Yeah. We'll just see what that looks like.
On station. Buoy away.
On station. Oh, that's Raven Flight said that. Okay. Yeah, I can't believe Kirov is just going to go north the whole game. That's kind of not fun. So now we just got to catch him. I am faster than he is by about 10 knots, so it'll just take some time. Let's make sure Hobo Flight has good orders. I'm pretty sure that they do. Yep. Oh, my helicopter. That's the guy that's on station. Okay.
Roger, turn 187.
I don't trust this cannon to not shoot him down, so let's have him turn on his radar
Surface search on.
and get up to like 500 feet.
Roger, go to altitude 50.
That way.
0. On station.
All right, what kind of gun do you have? Let's go with... Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. What kind of gun do you have? He's got a 5-inch gun. Ugh. Okay. I wonder if after I sink the cannon, if these guys maneuver. I don't know. I could send Hobo Flight over here and shoot down this helicopter. I don't know why. He should stay with the Kirov. Not sure what's going on there.
Roger, turn 356. On station.
All right. Yeah, we did a pretty good job
Roger, turn
with the
0.
formation. I'm happy with that. These guys' orders are good. We're in full-time compression now, just trying to get closer. Ooh. Hello, hold on. Hobo 1, Hobo 1. Come on
Roger,
down here.
Turn 240. Roger, turn 269.
I don't want to fly Hobo 1 over the cannon. Just in case that missile launcher is still... Yeah, he put the fire out, didn't he? Is the radar rotating? No. Yeah, he managed to stay afloat, though. And he got propulsion back. So we're depending on this guy to outgun him with this gun in the front. What else can we do besides that? Yeah, I could do that. All right, I'm going to go shoot some of these harms at the Udaloy. We just got to work our way to the Kirov. I got to separate the Udaloy from the Kirov somehow.
On station.
Those two are too close together.
Surface search on. Radar eye. Roger, turn 337.
Okay, let's conduct our attack here. Let's shoot everything at Udaloy.
Engage track
And then shoot the Sidewinder at him.
Engage track 7022. Salvo
We'll just
fire.
get the helicopter for points. Even if the helicopter detects us, it won't change anything. Unless they turn around, nothing's going to engage us. Which is why I'm surprised that he didn't turn. All right, let's see how our missiles perform. Who we got here? Alcrat, how's it going? Good to see you. Cheers, cheers. Yeah. Cheers. We're drinking coffee today. Oh, every day, but today too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a fun game, but what a wild difference between last week and this week. We got absolutely wrecked last week. Like, it was bad. The only thing I did different this week is I didn't turn my radar on. Or at least not right away. It's on now. But the moment I turned my radar on last week, it was over. Kirov said, "Oh, I'll have some of that." And he did. He ate well. All right, that's 1 harm, 2 harms, 3, all 4 hit. That should at least damage a radar. These are anti-radar missiles, by the way. It's great that they set something on fire, but the warheads aren't shaped or big enough to go through any kind of armor plating. What I want to see is this rotation stop, and it's not stopping. Now, there's a fire control radar back here that's probably dead. So his point defense is going to be this missile launcher. This is the 5 nautical mile missile launcher. Very rapid firing in these guns. But he's also got... See this bass tilt right here? This radar controls these 2 point defense cannons called AK-630s. Think of them as phalanx, right? He's got port and starboard side. I need to take this radar out so that these don't shoot down my harpoons.
On station.
Like, this thing will shoot down probably 1 or 2 harpoons. These guns, if they get lucky, will get 1. But these little bastards, these things will wreck a flight of harpoons. Now, because the guns are way up in the air, maybe that means they're broken. I don't know. Well, that's where the radar is pointing, which would make sense. This radar directs these guns. What are they looking at? Oh, they're looking at Hobo Flight 1. Haha. Well, guess what, buddy? You're not shooting them with a gun. They're too far away.
Roger. Go to altitude 3.
Oh, he's trying to run now. Oh, he's doing a sonar sweep. God bless you. Look at you. That's what I should have been doing. All right, Brooke. I need you to take this guy to task.
Engage track 7012. Salvo fire.
These guys are coming down on that helicopter like the hammer of God.
Fox 2.
Oh, who was that? Fox 2. Is that his wingman? Must have been his wingman.
Fox 2.
There you go. Yeah, you get some too. You get in the fight. Hell yeah.
Kill track.
Good job.
7022.
That's what you get for looking for submarines, buddy. I think we're about Winchester here. Do we have any bombs or anything? We do. Okay, I want you to drop the CBU bombs. This is for giggles. Now we're just having fun. Cluster bomb this guy.
Engaging track 7012.
I have to give that order again because I changed their flight order. So one more time. Cluster bomb this guy.
Engaging track
Now both planes will attack.
7012.
All right, we're going to fast forward all the way up there. Now we're going to see just how capable this cannon is. One of our planes try to bomb him. Let's go ahead and shift our camera to... Oh my God, what are you doing at 13,000 feet?
Roger. Go to altitude
This is a bomb run, you
zero,
morons.
zero. Roger. Go to altitude 1.
Oh my God.
0, 0.
I love the confidence, but I ain't gonna hit nothing. Drop a dumb bomb from 13,000 feet. Dumb pilot. Yeah, both. Good Lord. All right. Does this guy know that he's even being attacked? No, there's no missiles on the rail. He's not maneuvering. He's down heavy. He definitely has flooding of some kind. Oh, that's the target right there. Okay, this ought to be fun. Yeah, this guy doesn't shoot back. This ought to be pretty easy, right? Not sure what a cluster bomb's going to do to a destroyer. Make it mad. He thinks he's a B-17. I know, right? He's up there trying to drop just a stick of bombs and go back to base. Oh, chaff, 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 chaff. All right, so the guns still work. We've learned. The big guns and the little guns work. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, did everybody RTB? Nice, yeah. Cluster bombs. Well, they did set it on fire again. Oh, he dropped his bomb. He was still up here. There's still bombs on the way. They just are up in the sky. Yeah. Yeah, all we did was set them on fire again. Is he shooting at the bombs? No, he's shooting at Hobo Flight 1. Flight lead. At some point, something's going to explode. It might be the water. I don't know. I'm not sure what the game's going to do with that because he dropped his... Oh, there they are. Yeah, you missed, buddy. It's way over there. Oh, my God. When you get home, you're not flight lead no more. No. We're sending you to the special school called Top Gun on the short bus. Yeah, that's where you're going. Send him back to training. Gee. That's for our special little guys. What's Udaloy doing? Is he hurt? Oh, he is. He's slowed down. He's fallen behind. We're finally getting separation. Hallelujah. If I can get Kirov by himself, we'll sink him. We'll sink him right now. I just need to get... I need to get Kirov outside this black bubble. And he's almost there. He's almost there. This guy's going as fast as he can. Trying to get to him. All right, what do we have? This is a 5-mile circle, right? Yeah. Oh, it's a 14-mile circle. Okay. Is that missile launcher ready? Yeah, it is. This missile here is going to go hit that ship.
Bulldog away.
Ooh,
Track
whoa.
7, 2.
Oh, no. Whoa. Aha, here we go. Come on, baby.
Hit track 7.
Yeah.
1,
More fire. Mo fires, mo better.
Engage track 7, 0, 1, 2. Salvo fire.
He's not in range of the big guns. I almost put the Missouri guns on him, but he's still outside that range. That's okay. We're about to shoot at the Kirov. This is that, and that might end it. We're about to win. Oh, he sank. Son of a gun. All right, fine.
Turn to course 3, 0, 4.
Do I want to get in a gunfight with the Udaloy? No.
Turn to course.
But we're
2,
gonna.
7, 2. Hell my.
Oh. Sorry. I went to like 100 times compression. I don't want to crash the computer. We're still streaming, right? Yeah, we're still streaming. Okay. We're good. We're good. Oh, Kirov's turning. What? What? Why? Uh-oh. They finally decided to do something different. And now I'm scared. I thought I had this all worked out. I did the math and everything. Shoot. Did he decide that he now has weapons again? What's he maneuvering for? Oh, Kara. Kara, what are you doing, Kara? Oh, do you know what I think happened? I think they separated Udaloy out of the formation. So they're probably rebuilding the formation between Kara and Kirov. So this is my window. Can I get a straight line? Oh, he's outside the range. I don't want the Kara to get between me and that Kirov, the way the Udaloy's been the whole time. But that's probably what they're going to try and do. Kara will become the blocker. But I've got 16 harpoon missiles that will certainly sink the Kirov. If I could just get my red line on the other side of him. That's what we're trying to do. We got the best speed. But we're going to flank Bell. And we're watching this little guy do work kind of as an entertainment while we get in position.
Roger. Turn 3, 5, 6. On station. Roger, RTB.
I'm going to try and get out from being in front of my own task force here. I do need to land this helicopter, but I want to be kind of out of the way. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Okay, let's go ahead and slow down.
Ahead 1/3.
Once we get this helicopter on board, I'll speed back up again. I'm going to let this gentleman pass in front of me.
Roger. Turn 3, 5, 6. On station.
Hey, here you go.
Turn to course. 3, 0. Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
All right, I need him to start falling back. And there he goes. He's falling back. Now we're going to start slowly but surely passing in front of him. Just got to make sure he doesn't start coming forward on me. The Udaloy is still moving. Oh, we got back up to speed. Uh-oh. Ooh. All right. Udaloy's not out of the fight yet, but I'm not done with him. I just want to make sure I don't hit my... I don't have a collision here. I'm trying to pass in front of him again. Oh, shit. Well, that's not going to work. Everybody's doing 28 knots. Everybody's doing the same speed. Well, you're part of the formation now. You know, blend in, act natural, sail natural. They suspect nothing. All right. Are we within range yet? Let's double check. Let's see if we're there now. Oh, it was so close. Okay. All we can do is just time compress. Yeah, I think the only reason why they're jumping around is they're doing the math every other step right now, which I don't blame them. Oh, crap.
Turn to course. 3, turn to course. 3, 0.
This guy's getting in the way of my own fleet.
Turn to course. 3, 0, 1. Hell my.
All right, we're getting close.
Turn to course. 3, 4.
Ooh, there we go.
Hell my.
Now we're cooking. 55 miles. That's within harpoon range. We're there. Let's go ahead and make sure this guy's clear first. Not sure what other guns I'm going to use on this dude. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to try and get this guy to finish off the Udaloy. He may not have enough munitions, to be honest with you. A fully operational Udaloy is more powerful than this guy is, but that Udaloy is heavily damaged. So, we might get away with this attack. It's very close. Very close. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, the Udaloy just turned towards... Oh, I just remembered. He's got... yeah. These missiles can also be anti-surface, and I think he just remembered that himself. Let's see what I can do with this. Damn. He's outside the range. Valley Forge might be able to do it. Ooh, nope, nope. Everybody's outside the range. Shoot. Okay. Yep, there it is. All right, let's see what happens here.
Engage track 7069.
All right,
Birds away.
getting the missiles on the rails.
7069. Engage track 7068.
Brooke can defend himself as well, but... So he's got 8 of these missiles. Why did we only shoot 1? Where's that second missile at? Okay.
706.
Okay, okay. Just making sure.
Birds away. Track 7069.
You know what? I need to check Kirov's torpedoes. Does he have those long-range torpedoes?
Birds
No.
away.
Okay.
Track
Because what would... A great
706.
tactic right now is if you have a waycombing torpedo, or something that's long range. It wouldn't have to be waycombing. Range is what matters. Just drop 1 or 2 torpedoes in my general direction, and I can't chase him. Yep. Oh, look at this guy. This guy's maneuvering. What the hell? He tried to evade my missile. I don't think that's a thing. I don't... Yeah, that's weird. All right, we within range yet? Come on. Shoot this guy. Ah, fine. Uh-oh, here we go again.
Engaging track 7070. Birds away. Track 7070. Engage track 7071. Birds away. Track 7071.
Yeah, he's going to use up all his air defense missiles trying to defend himself, so I might as well move Broke here back. He's going to be Winchester.
Track 7071.
Well, that sucks. And we don't want to get in a gunfight with the Udaloy. We're definitely outgunned. All right, fine. Yeah, let's get him out of the fight for now.
Turn to course. 0.
He's only got 4 missiles left, and I don't want him to be completely empty. So we'll just focus on our task force. Let's get them back up to speed.
Birds away. Track 7-2. Birds away. Track 7.
He's down to 2 missiles. 1 missile.
Birds away. Track 7-0.
No more missiles left. All right, that Raven's doing that. Let's get you back up here a little bit closer.
Turn 3-5-3.
Yeah, everybody's getting low. All right, Missouri, it's time your time to shine. We're in really good position. This is beautiful for taking out the Kirov. So let's launch all 16 of these, and we're going to watch it happen.
Bulldog away.
Whoa, I'm sorry, in real time. Fuck.
0. Bulldog
I didn't realize I was still in
away.
time compression.
Track 7-0-1-0.
All right, 16 harpoons on the Kirov. Kirov has
Away. Track
a little bit of help from the
7-0-1-0.
Kara, but not much. So, like for math reasons, I'm going to give 2 of these to Kara,
Bulldog away. Track
and so 14 will have to be shot down by the
7-0.
Kirov is my math.
Bulldog away. Track 7-0-1-0. Bulldog away. Track 7-0-1-0.
That P3 is probably reloaded by now.
Bulldog away. Track
So once they're done here, we're going to go check on him.
7-0.
Because I can bring that P3 back up here and like finish off the Udaloy and stuff. That's a mopping up action at this point.
Track 7-0-1-0.
We could also use the Battleship guns to take out the Udaloy. That might be a thing, actually. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. That's why we brought the Battleship. Okay, I want you close range on the Udaloy. How close are you to being in gun range? All right,
On station.
let me do this. Formation editor. Let's bring everybody back a lot. So the Missouri can get a clean shot at the Udaloy. Actually, yeah, we want to do that. Yep. I want Valley Forge up there. How many missiles does Valley Forge have? He's down to 20. Okay. I'm just trying to get him out of the way. And I'm going to get the big guns that are on that ship to go finish off the Udaloy, which ought to be fun to watch. Now, if the Kirov doesn't turn, he does have really good point defense back here. And this is not damage, so he's going to have lots of ballistic point defense. And this launcher up here in the front, well, that doesn't look like that launcher's installed. So this is the 50 nautical mile range, and right here, the SAN-4. This is the short range or medium to short range missiles. He should turn to give this a better field of fire, and he's not. Now these missiles, they just go straight up and then wherever you want. So these can still shoot and defend, but he should expose one of these launchers in our direction. This is it bass drum? This is the fire control radar for the guns. Well, everything. It does missiles too. And that is... that's one there. I forget the name of that one. Yeah, but this guy's about to light up. I'm not sure what's better to watch. We could watch the Kirov, or we could watch the missile. I am kind of curious as to how much the Kara is going to be involved. So I'm going to zoom the mini-map out. The Kara's at the top. Let's see if anything comes out of the Kara in terms of like missiles. If all 16 of these hit, well, that's not going to happen. But if we even get like 10, that probably sinks the Kirov. Keep in mind, this guy does have armor like a battleship. So, well, battle cruiser. Not quite like a battleship. Battleship's kind of ridiculous, yeah. Part of me doesn't want the Kirov to sink immediately because I want to put 16-inch shells on the Udaloy. That'll be fun. So I'm about 3/4 of the way back on our string of 16 harpoons. I'm around harpoon number 10. So we got 9 in front of us and a couple behind us. And I don't see any defensive fire. Let's move up to the front of the line. All right, this is our lead harpoon. Is he being jammed? Oh my god, is jamming actually working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is wild because we're 9 miles from the Kirov and he's not even doing it. He's not even reacting. He's not turning. This might be a good day. He's not reacting at all. Neither is the Kara. That's got to be our electronic warfare plane doing some great work. That's what that is. Now, we did hit him with some anti-radiation missiles a couple times, right? It could be part of that as well. Okay, here it comes. This is those 2 ballistic guns on the back. That's the missile launcher on the front I told you about. But look how far up in the air it has to go before it gets redirected. That's because it's a long-range missile and it freaking worked. Oh, shit. Kara's reacting now, but not firing yet. This guy's going after chaff. Maybe. No, he's not. No, he's not. He just retargeted. Okay, now we have missiles from Kara. It's probably too little too late. Yeah. Kara was too far out in front to help. We got a hit. But his missile launcher's still working. This is a SAN-6, nasty missile. Oh wow. All right, I want a refund on that one. He just gave up. So far, I only have seen 1 hit. If there was another one, I didn't see it. Oh, God, his missile accuracy is insane. This is the last harpoon. This is it. Got him. All right, 1 hit. Some battle damage up here. That might have been from our harm missiles. See the fragmentation? This guy's a beast. Yeah, this missile launcher back here, and probably this one. All right, so we're getting Brook out of the way because he's Winchester. Okay. Did we slow him down at all? No. He's still doing 20 knots. Holy smokes. I hope the fire burns out of control, but that's not much for hoping that. So this is a surface search radar here. I don't know if the other one's an air search, but his big one is dead. That's top pair, which is big net and this other one here. But that's air search and surface search up here. But he's got this one back here. And then he's also got this one. Look at this. Got a little guy right here. Spin, spin. But it's good that that one's not turning. He doesn't have long-range air search capability at that point. Not that that helps us at all, but... As we drive by the Udaloy, I'm going to shoot at him. But we have to catch the Kirov. Yeah, I don't know how that thing lived, Mega, but it did. The Kara, I don't think the Kara was effective. I think all 16 missiles went after the Kirov, and the Kirov shot all but one down. Maybe it got either 14 or 15. One crashed on its own, so 13. I'm sure Chaff spoofed at least one. That's just that's kind of expected. And we are really close to the Kara's missile range, so I'm trying my best not to get any closer than that. I am definitely within the Kirov's range. I don't know why he's not shooting me down. This black circle is the maximum range of that SAN-6. Let me double check that. Maybe I misread that. Pretty sure it said 50 miles. Yeah, 5-0 against aircraft. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Nope, not yet. Shit. He's just barely out of the range of everything. Yeah. All right, he should be within range now. Let's have some fun here. Jeez, fine. Yeah. Let's turn to engage. We're gonna need to slow down. You don't shoot the big guns at a flank bell. You shoot the big guns at a standard bell.
Ahead standard. Maneuvering eye.
Okay. He's going to stay at flank until he's within range. Yeah. Yeah, the Kirov's going to get a little bit farther away. That's fine. I want to see these guns sink a ship. And so do you. So don't you talk back to me. I'm having imaginary arguments with nobody.
Turn to course. 0, 0.
Welcome to my mind.
Hell my.
Not sure why you're turning to the south, you silly goose. Fine. Oh. I wish we could watch the shell trajectory. I can watch the missiles, but not big shells. There we go. I want him going north. Yes, this is the way to do it. This ought to be funny as hell. This guy's about to have a wake-up call. Huh. What was that? Man, look how that thing leans. Holy smokes. Hey, Mr. Kraut, how's it going? Well, those first two were just ranging shots. They're trying to get the range dialed in, and then they'll do a barrage of 9 rounds. Yep. Yeah, I don't see this thing surviving more than one hit. It's already damaged, right? But a 16-inch shell that explodes. I think you guys have the range. It's time to cook. Yeah, this should do all 9 now. Let's see if we can see it. We might have just missed it. I saw a puff of smoke. He's 20 miles away, the target is. There you go. That's what we want to see. All right, now we know we have a full salvo in the air. Let's see what happens to this poor thing. I say poor thing. I have no sympathy for this ship. This thing gave me trauma when I was in the Navy. This is the ship that scared the hell out of me when I was young. Yep. I think I transitioned into manhood because this thing decided to turn in our direction and turn on his sonar. And I was like, oh, shit, we're about to get snapped up. So I'm okay with watching it sink. I call this therapy. All right, let's see what else we got to drink around here. We got Jolt root beer. This is definitely not available in Europe. It's all the sugar and twice the caffeine. You guys can't even take your bottle caps off over there because you're silly gooses. Over here in America, we drink real soda called root beer. Yum, 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 yum. Look at that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eat your heart out, Europe. You guys are welcome to come back and buy some. Yum, yum, yum. All right. Well, we've hit everything but the ship at this point. Keep firing, assholes. Why is it rude beer? Oh, is it rude beer? No, root with a T. Did I say rude? Sometimes I get a little lazy with my words. Yeah, this is awesome. Whenever I was a teenager, I drank Jolt Cola. Can you imagine me on Jolt Cola as a teenager? Yeah, that's why I didn't have any friends. Hey, we got 1, 2, 3 hits? Holy smokes. Yeah, that didn't work out at all. Okay, well, that's what we're going to do to the Kirov. That's the plan. Turn this way.
Turn to course. 0, 0, 2.
And speed up to a head flank.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
All right, so the Kirov is damaged, but he's still doing 20 knots. I want to try and slow him down a little bit.
Hit track. 7, 0, 0, 7.
All right, let's get our formation facing the right direction, and then I'll get back to it. All right, keep jamming him.
Roger. Turn 0, 0, 4.
All right, everybody's going the right direction. All right, let's see if I can slow him down with some of these missiles. We have some small missiles that, I don't know. I don't expect them to do much. Yeah, he's not even within range of those. Okay. How about these? He's got a couple different types. I've got 100 of these. Yeah. Yep. If there's a submarine up here, we're going to be screwed. Let's get that helicopter back out. ASW launch. Also, we have a P3 back here. Let me get him out. Anybody that's got some legs. P3's got legs. Anti-ship heavy. Launch that one. The A4 wouldn't really help. The A7 might help us. Well, they could do the strike again. I'm definitely going to have to go to long range. What's the 1,200 miles? So 600 miles? Let me just do some quick math here. What's this? Oh, hey. Akira, thanks for gifting some memberships over there on the YouTube page. Yeah. We have YouTube unlocked gifted memberships for us over there. And Mr. Akarat73, hope I'm saying your name right, just gifted some. So, yeah, he's only 450 miles away, so I can use the advanced anti-radiation missile and still reach him. So let's go to flight deck. Let's go to A7. Let's get both of them loaded up with advanced seed. Advanced seed launch. Everybody else, the Mirage, let me just see what he's got. He does have some long-range options. He can drop a bomb, but if you fly the Mirage anywhere within 10 miles of that Kirov, the Mirage will become a Mirage. It's going to go away. Yeah, so we don't want that. I mean, I'm not going to send these guys to their doom. As funny as that would be, but I'm not going to do that. That's ridiculous. I love how his anti-ship loadout is the same as his strike loadout. He's like, listen, I can drop this bomb on a ship. I can drop it on anything on land. You know, it's a gravity bomb, and as long as gravity is a thing, we can do this. The A6 is trying to come up with any reason, but even in his long range loadout, he doesn't have the legs. So that's it. Yeah. Yeah, a 16-inch gun salute. That's what he got. He got a 16-inch gun salute. The Udaloy did. All right, so we'll get a couple planes in the air. I'll compress a lot of time because we gotta close. Let's make sure I'm at flank bell. Yeah, we're doing 32 knots. We're 12 knots faster than he is. So let's go a little bit towards him. But I need his range to be inside 30, and I can shoot some missiles at him,
On station.
hoping to slow him down. And then we'll catch him quite quickly after that happens. What do we got here? Okay, pause the game. Whoa, no. What the fuck? I have a P3 airplane selected, and look at what it just did. It changed the course of my battleship. Come on, game. Don't be messing with me like that. The P3 is clearly selected right here. Now the P3 goes. Oh, my God. All right, and then you guys. You know what?
3.
I could change your altitude, but I'm not even going to because you have plenty of fuel. Oh, and here's my helicopter. I forgot about him. Okay, helicopter. Just drop some sonar buoys up here. Let's make sure we don't get a nasty surprise from some kind of flipping submarine, you know? Just something like that, right? I can't fly him inside the circle. He'll get shot down.
4.
Okay. You know, this Kirov does things weird. Every once in a while, he slows down a little bit. So I wonder what's going on with that.
Buoy away.
Oh, it could have been collision avoidance. They're trying to avoid this merchant or whatever he is.
Buoy away.
Where's my airplanes at? Here they come. They're just being really slow.
Buoy away.
All right, so at about 30 miles, I'm going to check range on this guy. This guy's got some missiles that I think can reach out that far. He's at 36 miles right now. And we are closing. Just, we're in a tail chase, which is why we want to slow him down.
On station. Buoy away.
Oh, okay, that's my helicopters on station. Yeah, there's no submarines out here. Yay. Let's go ahead and have you land.
Roger, RTB.
Which means Brooke can slow down for just a little bit to get his aircraft back.
Maneuvering aye.
All right, let's go back to our air. All right, good. Kirov had to avoid that guy, so that slowed him down a little bit. Is he within 30? He's at 33 miles right now. Oh, shit. Hey, Hobo 1, where are you going, buddy? Ugh.
7.
Okay, let's get Hobo 1 turn the right direction. Get these guys turned around. They overshot the target a little bit. I wonder if Kara will shoot down a harm. This is it's a narrow missile. It probably doesn't even show up on radar. I wouldn't expect, but let's do a salvo, shoot everything basically. There it is. Each plane's going to do a salvo 2 on the Kirov.
Engaging track 703.
Gonna keep trying to knock out his radars. 7 on 5. There we go. Good men. Okay. Now we got some bombs. You're not bombing the Kirov.
Roger. Turn 146.
All right, where's your buddy at? Where's Stryker at? There he is. Stryker's going to be here at 5 o'clock. That's in half an hour. Okay. We got time. Oh! What? Well, looks like we had a little war crime today. Mm-hmm. Our missiles locked onto this merchant that the Kirov just avoided. Son of a bitch. All 4 of them, too. You know what? You might as well finish the job. Go bomb them. Oh, the Kara is shooting at them. What? Hold on. Okay, pause. What missile is this? Oh, the SAN-3. Huh. I wonder if any of those hit. They might. I don't know. I just work here, man. I wouldn't expect any of these to hit. 2 of them did. Whoa, what? All right. Well, the Kara, poof. Huh. Well, they're saving a merchant just like we tried to. Look at us. Uh-oh. The SAN-6s are not doing good. Well, they shot down every one of my harpoons. They can't shoot down a harm. Uh-oh, here comes the Kara again. Try hard. Oh, my God. I kind of hope they shoot these missiles down because it's going after the wrong target, right? Somkin, thank you for gifting a ton of subs. I appreciate that. He gave them to AI for me. Jacob, First Habak. Blood for the Blood God. Hey, there you go. I recognize that game. Blood for the Blood God's been around forever. Volpadrak. Is Blood for the Blood God also Tyrepo, or are those 2 different accounts?
On station.
I don't know. Uh-oh. Well, son of a gun. I hope this ship has some moves, because he's about to get... Yep. Oh, Jesus. War crime. Everybody say war crime. Who's shooting at it? Is that from the Kirov? It was. These guns were shooting. You know what I'm going to do? I have evidence of these guns firing at the same time that ship exploded. Therefore, the Kirov shot that ship. And we have the evidence in the radar data. That's what happened there, folks. Y'all saw it. Everybody saw it. Why is this guy slowing down? You're supposed to be up ahead. Hold on a second. This guy's really annoying. Oh, why is he going so slow? Are you hurt? Oh.
Ceasefire, track.
That's what happened. Okay. Like, these 2 were getting way too close to each other, and I didn't want that to continue. So he'll get back in his position where he belongs. And he is at 30 miles now, so let's see if we can take this shot. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, so close. All right, apparently 25 miles. Time compression. Oh, why is Kirov turning? Does he think he's going to shoot at me? He's turning his fire control radar in my direction. What the hell is he going to shoot at me? You see this radar right here? That's how he guides his missiles and his guns. He does both with that. What's he doing? What's he doing? Valley Forge, what are you doing? Valley Forge is in range. Oh, shit. Do it.
Engage track 7010.
I just need something to slow this knucklehead down. He's got 20 missiles. I'm expending 8 out of 20. I might have to have this guy fall back after this, because...
Bulldog away. Track 7010.
He's going to shoot back, you know. You got to shoot both of them. Yeah, what are you doing, man? Okay. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, the Kara turned around too. Okay, now we're engaged. Yes. Head standard?
Ahead standard. Maneuvering eye.
The Kara turned around back to the south. That's kind of what we wanted to have happen. Let's edit this formation so this guy doesn't get cooked. Fall back.
Hit track.
Fall back.
701.
got him. We got him with that little tiny miss. Of all the harpoons and the harms, all the missiles that are supposed to hit this thing, they didn't. The one missile that's supposed to shoot down an airplane not only hits him, but sets his magazine on fire. I hope this thing explodes. Oh. Okay, they're trying to get within gun range, and I'm okay with this. Because my guns shoot farther than his guns by a lot.
Bulldog away. Track 70.
What do we got here?
0.
Okay, that's fine.
Bulldog away. Track.
Yes.
Engaging track 70.
Yes. Fire everything.
0. Salvo fire.
Everything at the Kirov. I'm putting Valley Forge into weapons free, by the way. This guy right here, he doesn't have any missiles hardly left. So I'm going to just let him fire as much as he wants to. And then I'm going to pull him back.
Bulldog away. Track 7010.
Now, we've seen him guide 3 missiles at a time. But right now he's only doing 2, and I'm not sure why.
Hit track 7010.
I can't believe this is working. This is nuts. These are some fast missiles. They're faster than a harpoon. Got him. Kirov sunk. Kirov is sunk. Fuck yeah. Udaloy sunk. All right, where's that airplane at? All right, let's shift your priority to the Kara.
Engage track 7.
Get you a little bit closer.
Turn 3, 4, 1.
We'll go flight 1.
Turn 1, 5, 2.
Oh, there he is. I was looking for this guy. Well,
Hit track 701.
looks like Kara wants to play, so we're going to play. Let's take him out of weapons free. So he gets back in position. And let's bring the big boy up for the finale here.
Roger, RTB.
Yeah, I think we just lost our hobo flight. Yeah, we did. It's okay. They can go home. That's fine.
Roger, RTB.
I'm going to get this guy. There we go. Let's make sure speed's good. Speed is good. Let's engage with our main guns.
Engage track 7011.
Not quite
Salvo
within range,
fire.
but pretty close. I really thought this guy would be a liability in this mission. But, no, turns out we kind of need him.
On station.
Because we're running out of missiles on everything else.
Birds of 3.
Yep. Oh, we're shooting SN-14s at us. That's fine. That's fine.
Birds away. Track 7123.
That's why we got Long Beach here. He should have 8 of these. Yeah. So what he's shooting right now are these box launchers. Same as the Udaloy. Let's make sure this one gets a hit. It does. Excellent. Let's speed up some time. Here comes the second wave.
Birds away. 6.
Did he shoot a torpedo at us?
Birds away. Track 7125.
What the fuck? I think he did. What kind of torpedo does he got? It's 8 Mile torpedo, right? Yeah, thank God. Okay. Yeah, matter of fact, let's put 8 miles around this guy right now.
Track 712.
All right, that torpedo can only go that far. Whew. Uh-oh.
7, 1, 2, 5. Birds away. Track 7.
There you
1,
go.
2, 5. Birds away. Track 7, 1, 2, 5. Engage track 7, 1, 2, 5. Salvo fire. Birds away. Track 7, 1, 2, 5.
Got him.
Birds away. Track.
All right, this should be his last salvo here. Oh, that's a surface air missile. Uh-oh, is he doing that to me now? No, 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 no. I only do that to you, sir. That's how this works.
Engage track 7, 0, 1, 1. Salvo.
He's trying to do the same tactic to me.
Track 7, 0, 1, 1.
All right, I got 10 missiles left.
Weapon error. No track assigned.
Can't do it.
Birds away. Track 7, 1, 2, 8.
All right, let's depend on our anti-air for once. There we go. These phalanx should get involved too. Come
Birds
on.
away. Track 7,
Come
1,
on, little phalanx.
2, 8.
There you go. Yeah. Let them cook. Uh-oh. You guys missed.
Hit track 1,
Yay.
0, 0, 2. Hit track. Bulldog away.
This guy won't sink.
7, 0, 1, 1.
Oh, no. He's on fire, though. Yeah, he's fine.
Birds away. Track 7, 1, 3.
Well, the phalanx has got to work out. I'm not sure why these little, is it 20 or 40 millimeter anti-aircraft guns? They never seem to hit anything. Short of maybe a very slow airplane, right?
Birds
Like a
away. Track 7, 1, 3, 4.
shoot him again. Oh crap! I just realized I don't have his.
Surface search on.
There we go.
Radar eye.
All right, there's one missile left. Shoot him. Shoot up. Uh-oh. Shoot him. Is the phalanx out of ammo? We might be out of ammo. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good.
3, 6.
No. Oh, the chaff. The chaff got him.
Engaging track 7, 0, 1, 1. Salvo. Bulldog away. Track 7, 0, 1, 1.
All right. Can we please use the big guns? Not yet.
Birds away.
Our point defense cannons, I don't think have any more ammo left in the magazines. When you get a sailor up there to reload the drum, and that takes a while. That's not quick. That's not something you just do. Oh, that's not good. I wonder how many of these SA-3s this guy has. It's like 40, right? Oh, it's 80. Oh, no. Okay. Well, he's going to have... He's got missiles for days. Yeah. He's got missiles for days. How fast is he going? Is he... He's still making 17 knots? Oh, my God.
Bulldog away. Track 7, 0, 1.
He's still not sunk. This guy's incredible. This Kara is probably harder to sink than the Kirov at this point. Oh, that's the SN-14 sound I'm hearing. Okay. Well, he's fighting. I'll give him that. He's fighting. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's not good. I don't have anybody shoot this guy down. Oh, no. Unless they've reloaded the phalanx. I don't know. I'm not sure how long the game takes for that. Yeah, these little guns don't hit nothing. This means that's just decoration. Oh, thank God he sank before that missile hit us. That missile was about to hit us. Yep. We were about to take damage for no reason just because I wanted to get aggressive. Uh-oh. I should hit the exit button before it hits us. Oh, I'm going to do... Yeah! The phalanxes are back, baby! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Shit! I should have hit the exit button. Crap! Light damage on the Missouri right at the very end. Son of a gun. Next time, hit the button. Oh, well. We got veteran... everybody leveled up. Oh, my God. Who did we lose? Oh, the FA-18 squadron. Yeah, whatever. We'll build more of those. We have a contract with Boeing to fix that. All right, good mission. All right, let's read the news. Victory off Darwin. Our lads sink the Soviet battlecruiser in the Indian Ocean. Yeah, we did. Fight in the Taiwan Strait. Are we beginning to win somewhere else besides? I can't quite make out those letters. They're very small. Okay. Yeah. Oh, whatever. All right, so we sank them. That's great. Yeah. Now, I didn't see any penalty for that ship that we hit. We didn't sink it, but we definitely hit. How much is this going to cost me to fix? Repairs, 29 points. That's not too bad. Yeah, if I had just exited the mission, we would have not had to cost 29 points, but I was being pretty dumb at the end, so I'm going to pay for my stupidity there. So now we get to keep a battle. I did not expect to keep the battleship through that battle for the next mission. But now we have a battleship, and we're going to start heading back north again. Yep. And everybody should be resupplied. Yeah. Which means everybody's got full magazines again. And that's where we'll pick up next week. We're going to do this again on Friday. Friday. All right. Fun game. I love this game. It's really fun. I still don't know if it's out yet. I'm assuming that it's out because it's in a state right now where if you buy it, you don't even need any mods. There's tons of mods for the game too, and they're a lot of fun. But I'm playing the game without mods and just having a ball. So this is great. It's called Sea Power. If you've never heard of it, I highly recommend it. This is a blast. So I'm glad we got through that mission as clean as we did. I really didn't think we would. Honestly, whenever I was making the thumbnail, all this week I've been kind of regretting or not looking forward to this because I was like, well, that's going to be the end of the campaign. Turns out not only did we win, we won by a landslide. You know, we took some damage at the end just because I was being silly. Whatever. All right. Lots of fun. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great weekend. I am recording a video for Patreon this weekend, and I'm also doing the same video will be on YouTube in the members section. So those of you that don't do Patreon, and I get it, if you just do YouTube members, same video. You don't need to be both. No. Just one or the other. All right. See you guys then. Thanks a lot, and take care. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Bye.